At the University of Michigan, we continue our tradition of celebrating excellence with our spring honorary degrees. Originating from nominations by the community, the regents of the university confer honorary degrees upon those who embody the values and mission of the university. The transformative nature of our education and the diversity of our community. Recipients serve the greater good of society with distinction and inspire the next generation of graduates. They truly represent the leaders and best. Belgian computer engineer and University of Michigan alumnus Robert Caillot is a key pioneer of the World Wide Web. After earning a Master of Science in Engineering degree from U of M in 1972, Caillot's fascination with computers led him to the Shared Physics Laboratory, CERN, in Geneva. In 1990, faced with the challenge of how to share large amounts of data among the worldwide network of scientists working on the Large Hadron Collider, he partnered with British computer scientist Tim Berners-Lee to propose the creation of an automatic electronic library using hypertext over an internet network. This led to what would become the World Wide Web. As the project expanded, Caillot worked with CERN's legal team to ensure that the web went into the public domain rather than private hands. He was instrumental in creating the first European web-based projects for information dissemination and education, and he organized the first annual International World Wide Web Conference. The University of Michigan is proud to present Robert Caillot with an honorary Doctor of Science degree for his 5 decades of service, using his ingenuity and foresight to develop the web, promote collaboration, and make information more accessible for all. Professional race car driver and University of Michigan alumna Janet Guthrie started trailblazing early in life, earning a pilot's license at the age of 17, receiving a Bachelor of Science degree in physics from U of M in 1960, and becoming one of the era's few female aerospace engineers. When NASA established its first scientist-astronaut program in 1964, Guthrie made it through the first qualifying round. But it was in the world of race car driving that she found her passion, twice finishing first in class at the grueling Sebring 12-hour endurance race in Florida. In contrast to her male counterparts, she had no sponsorships or outside funding, so she built her own engines, did her own bodywork, and even slept in her tow car to save money. Guthrie persevered to become the first woman to compete in both the Indianapolis 500 and Daytona 500. Her 6th-place NASCAR race in Bristol in 1977 still ranks as the best finish by a woman in a top-tier NASCAR race, tied only in 2014. Despite many top 10 finishes, lack of corporate sponsorship led to her retirement in 1980. She went on to author the book, Janet Guthrie, A Life at Full Throttle. Her helmet and race suit are now housed in the Smithsonian, and she has been inducted into several halls of fame. The University of Michigan is proud to present Janet Guthrie with an honorary Doctor of Laws degree for her many groundbreaking achievements. Renowned social justice activist and civil rights attorney Bryan Stevenson has spent 4 decades working to create a more just society. After earning both a law degree and a master's degree in public policy from Harvard in 1985, Stevenson went to work at the Southern Center for Human Rights in Atlanta, Georgia. He then founded the Montgomery, Alabama-based Equal Justice Initiative, or EJI, which represents people who have been illegally convicted, unfairly sentenced, or abused in jails and prisons. A 1995 recipient of the MacArthur Genius Grant, Stevenson has written and advocated extensively on criminal justice, capital punishment, and civil rights issues. He has won 5 U.S. Supreme Court cases, including a 2012 decision that found mandatory life sentences for minors unconstitutional. He authored the best-selling memoir, Just Mercy, A Story of Justice and Redemption, which has also been turned into a film. Stevenson also worked to create both the National Memorial for Peace and Justice and the Legacy Museum, From Enslavement to Mass Incarceration, which opened in Montgomery in 2018. One of Time's 100 most influential people and Fortune's world's greatest leaders, he has worked tirelessly against unjust laws, the death penalty, and wrongful punishment. For his transformational work on behalf of the poor and incarcerated, the University of Michigan is proud to present Bryan Stevenson with an honorary Doctor of Humane Letters degree. For more than half a century, legendary dancer and choreographer Twyla Tharp has been captivating audiences and making her unique mark on the world of dance. Tharp graduated from Barnard College in 1963 with a BA degree in art history. 2 years later, she founded her own dance company. Known for her physical, daring, and groundbreaking crossover works that span multiple musical genres, Tharp has collaborated with and created dances for the world's premier dance companies, including the Guthrie Ballet, American Ballet Company, Paris Opera Ballet, and Britain's Royal Ballet. A recipient of the MacArthur Genius Grant, she has created more than 160 works, including Deuce Coupe, which used the music of the Beach Boys to create the first modern dance ballet crossover. She also choreographed the innovative Emmy Award-winning television special Baryshnikov by Tharp, the films Hair, Amadeus, and White Nights, and Broadway shows, including her debut, When We Were Very Young, and her Tony-winning musical, Movin' Out. Tharp's extensive archive, 4 books, and 6-day residency in Ann Arbor reflect her dedication to teaching the next generation of dancers and building community through dance. A National Medal of Arts recipient and Kennedy Center honoree, she is one of the world's most influential choreographers. The University of Michigan is proud to present Twyla Tharp with an honorary Doctor of Fine Arts degree. Human rights activist and University of Michigan alumnus Jim Toy was the first man in Michigan to publicly come out as gay. A co-founder of the Detroit and Ann Arbor chapters of the Gay Liberation Front, Toy helped lead the push for U of M to open the Human Sexuality Office, the first of its kind at a university. Known today as the Spectrum Center, the office hired Toy as a human sexuality advocate. In this role, he helped educate the university and public about LGBTQ issues and rights. Earning a Master of Social Work degree from U of M in 1981, Toy continued to serve the university, helping to rewrite its non-discrimination bylaws and working in its affirmative action office through 2008. He helped draft Ann Arbor City Council's Lesbian Gay Pride Week proclamation and its Human Rights Ordinance, one of the nation's first ordinances prohibiting discrimination based on sexual orientation. He is also a founding member of many LGBTQ aid and advocacy organizations. Today, Washtenaw County's LGBTQ Resource Center and U of M's Spectrum Center Library both bear Toy's name. For his groundbreaking accomplishments on behalf of human rights and the LGBTQ community, the University of Michigan is proud to present Jim Toy with the honorary degree of Doctor of Humane Letters. The University of Michigan salutes our Spring Commencement honorary degree recipients.
Hey, it's Mahiru.
Hey, what's up?
Did you hear? They're putting all of the classes online and making everyone go home. I gotta go. I have to call my parents.
Oh my gosh, it's a video?
Look at you, a college freshman.
Okay.
Just a few
Mom.
more pictures.
I think we're fine. We're done with pictures.